Okay, I'm back again and I'm making a video a little quicker than I expected. Um, I just got off the phone with a close friend of mine, and she was telling me about how one of her friends have a son, and she just got out of jail herself. Um, she has her son. She's a young lady, um, from what I know of her, about her, and she already hot, ready in the streets. Her baby on her hip, her phone in her hand, with a dude already, and that's pretty sad. It pissed me off. It pissed her off too because she was mad. She came over just to say hey, and before you know it, the baby just looked at her and just jumped in her arms. It was like, oh my God, help me! Like she said, she could look at his eyes and see that he was sick. Not only was he sick, she could see, feel the heat from him. His face red, bumps all over his face, and hear his mother, the person who gave birth to him rather, with the baby on her hip, phone in her hand, ready to be up under a dude. And I'm thinking to myself, because I've seen the little girl who has the son. I've seen him and her for myself. I've evaluated the situation, and I'm here to say to ladies who continue to have babies out of not necessarily wedlock, but because I have a child out of wedlock, but you best believe I learned my lesson, and I'm not falling up behind a man. All this love that people just women seem to think a man can give them, they can give themselves. They need to give it to themselves first. If you didn't love yourself first in the first place, whatever you think you get from someone else, you think is love. I don't know what it is, but it's not love if it's not coming from you first, okay? You need to love you first and then possibly build something with someone else. But to just get out of jail and then you talking about let me get my baby, and this is how you treat your baby when you get your baby, and you ain't seen him in about a year, that of course that's gonna set somebody else on fire. If it doesn't set somebody else's soul on fire, that means that we have some people out here who just don't care. Point blank period. And apparently my friend cared enough. And how she felt, I could feel exactly what she was feeling. And it's sad. It's sad because we're raising kids like this nowadays. It's just straight up sad. I don't get what's the purpose of you claiming to take care of a baby. You don't have anything, nothing. Don't have a job. Don't have a boyfriend who has a job that actually cares about wanting to possibly build something with you. Nothing. Not even saying that you have to have a boyfriend, because you should have enough will and determination within yourself first. But those external sources, you should be bonding with your child. You should be doing whatever it is that you need to do to make sure your child is dry, warm. It is cold out here. Why your child got on shorts and it's 30 degrees outside? I'm not understanding that. Yeah, why is your child's nose? That's one thing I could never stand, and I made sure my daughter's nose never looked like that. No reason crud got to be all up in here, dried up. Your nose is fine. You look good. You look fine. But we look at your baby, and your baby got snot all dried up. Why? What is the purpose of? Is that decoration? Because I think it's bad, and I don't think it needs to be there. And when it comes again, you need to go ahead and dry it off again. We humans, it happens. But to leave it there, that says something. Okay? And a mother that can look at her child and be okay with her child looking like that, that's a sad individual. And if you are watching this video and you look at your child and your child is looking like that, You are a sad individual, and I'm calling you out. You are wrong. Somebody needs to call you out. You are wrong for that. This child didn't ask to be here. Get on your job. Period. That goes to all the mothers out there, the mothers out there. I guess the women that's just up there getting pregnant and having all these babies. Don't y'all know this up to us? Once we lay up with a man, we don't determine whether we want to get pregnant or not. Because if they want to sit up there and do their business in us, even though we told them not to, we really don't have much of a struggle there. Yeah, a condom, but what's that? What's that, like 97% or 98%? That's not even full 100%, y'all. So it's a power struggle right there. And we have more power than we actually think. Much more power. So, ladies, please just listen to me. The ones who I get, if you have kids, you get frustrated, you get tired. But you're a mother now. Put that hat on. It's already embedded in you. Once you got pregnant, that hat was on. It's time for you to accept it. Do something about your situation. Nourish your children. They're not there just for you to sit up there and feed and change and clothe. You need to nourish them mentally. A lot of this doesn't even go for just the young lady I'm talking about. This goes for me too. When I had my daughter, I was just certain. I'm like, oh, okay, I got pregnant. I know I could take care of my baby financially, make sure she's clean, dry. I knew that much. But it hit me. When she came out, it hit me hard. This is a human. She's gonna follow me. I have to be her example 24/7. All the time. I don't get a break. And when I think I get a break, it's not even really a break. Guess what? My baby's not here and I miss her. But needless to say, maybe that was short and sweet. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe you can show this to somebody who really needs to hear it. Some people not telling it. And a lot of parents, I don't know if it was something that they did, so it's going from generation to generation. But this young lady, and I hope somebody show her this video. Please, if you know her, please, by all means. That's just not right. It's inhumane. That's it for right now. So, peace and blessings.